Before you start to install the RESCUE EcoTech motor, you should remove all contents from the carton. In the carton, you will find a plastic bag. In the plastic bag, you will find a harness with the motor leads, a harness with a neutral and ground wire that is used to reverse the motor, and a Y adapter that can be used if the furnace or air handler does not have a continuous fan pin. And finally, a manual that contains installation instructions and troubleshooting. The first thing that you need to do once you remove the motor from the carton, you need to set the voltage. The motor comes shipped 208, 230 volt, but can be set up to run at 115 volt. First, determine what the system voltage is. If the system voltage is 208, 230 volt, then nothing needs to be done to set the voltage for the motor. However, if the system voltage is 115 volt, you will need to insert the 115 volt jumper. To do so, take the 115 volt jumper out of the bag, which is attached to the motor, and open the cover that shows 230 volt. Once you open the cover, tear the cover off and insert the 115 volt jumper. Now the EcoTech is set up to run as a 115 volt motor. Now that the voltage is set, remove the old motor and determine the horsepower. The EcoTech can be installed using the existing belly band bracket. It is important to note that a belly band bracket must be used to install the RESCUE EcoTech. If the OEM motor has welded feet, a belly band mounting kit will have to be used to install the RESCUE EcoTech. We have many kits available, including Kit 43, Kit 44, Kit 16, Kit 17, Kit 24, Kit 29, and Kit 39 that can be used to install the RESCUE EcoTech. Once you remove the OEM belly band bracket, place the bracket on the RESCUE EcoTech. Even though you can use the OEM belly band bracket, you may find it easier to use one of our one-piece belly band kits. Now that the belly band bracket is on the RESCUE EcoTech, connect the horsepower lead harness. And set the rotation by connecting the harness with the ground and neutral wire. Be sure to align the neutral wire with the appropriate rotation, either CW for clockwise lead end or CCW for counterclockwise lead end. Now that the harnesses are connected, slide the RESCUE EcoTech onto the blower wheel. Tighten the bracket feet to the blower housing. Center the blower wheel in the blower housing. and secure the set screw on the shaft flat. You now need to wire the RESCUE EcoTech for the appropriate horsepower. To determine which leads to use, simply look at the chart that is provided on the RESCUE EcoTech carton. Based on which EcoTech rating you have, follow the chart to determine which lead to use for cool and which lead to use for heat, and the red lead will always be used for continuous fan. Any unused leads need to be placed on the park terminals or insulated. If the board does not have a continuous fan pin, you can use the provided Y adapter. To connect the EcoTech using the Y adapter, you will need to wire it to the door switch. Remove the cover to the door switch. And disconnect the power lead going to the door switch. Connect the end of the Y adapter where the red and black leads come together to one side of the door switch. Connect the line voltage from the equipment to the black lead on the Y adapter. And connect the red continuous fan lead from the EcoTech to the red lead from the Y adapter. These connections need to be insulated, and the Y adapter leads are insulated to create a snug fit. Replace the door switch cover to complete the Y adapter installation. You can also install a relay to connect the continuous fan lead. Refer to the EcoTech manual to get instructions on how to install the continuous fan lead using a relay. To finish wiring the RESCUE EcoTech, connect the neutral wire to the board as well as the ground. Be sure to securely fasten the ground wire, or the RESCUE EcoTech will not work properly. slide the blower housing back into the equipment. Reconnect the line voltage and low voltage power to the board. And replace the cover on the equipment. The final step is to restore power to the equipment.